We are back. Thank you so much for staying with us. And if you're just joining us right now, you are right on time for our gold conversation. And our guest experts are here. Moses Omondi, welcome to Kenya's Gold, an agronomist and also a product developer. And we also have Samuel Mwangi, agronomist na pia yeye ni mkulima. Thank you so much for making time to be with us here on the program. We want to understand more about onion farming. And also we do have a did you know fact for you when it comes to onion production in the world. Did you know that India and China are the leading producers of onions in the world? So if you didn't know, now you know. Now back to our conversation. Karibuni sana Kenya's Gold. And nilikuja huku na hii kitunguu, kila mtu aliniambia nimewaletea mazingaombwe kwa studio, and I can only imagine viewers back at home kwa ule ajaiona kitunguu this size. Allow me to just grab it from here. This is probably the biggest onion. Yeah. So Moses, I'll just start with you. Is this normal? Is this intentional? Like mkulima alienda kwa shamba akapanda kitunguu with the intention for it to become this big? Does it have market? Ama form ni gani? Moses.
Thank you for having me, first of all. It's good to be here today to speak to farmers about onion farming.
Yes.
Well, whatever you're holding on your hand, that is perfectly normal with onion. But there are some factors that will lead to onion becoming that big. Mm-hmm. One, onion, you can regulate the size of onions with the spacing.
Right.
Because as you all know that onion is a root crop. Mm-hmm. Inapandwa pale kwa mchanga, then it expands. Mm-hmm. So if you have bigger spacing when you're planting, then of course with the high feeding and the nutrition, mm-hmm. the bulbs will become bigger. Mm-hmm. But if you regulate the spacing, you can have a very medium size, which is ideal for most of our markets locally.
Right.
Yes.
So alieka spacing kubwa than usual.
Exactly.
All right. Ebu mpatie the normal spacing, Samuel. Ule mkulima ambaye ameamua leo anaingia kupanda red onion, red bulb onion, amesikia demand iko juu, ile spacing ambayo anafaa kufuata ni gani? Ndio ajue aki-overspace, this will be the situation.
Oh, thank you, Gina. Mm-hmm. Number one, mm-hmm. just like Omondi has said, onions and spacing is two things that are very crucial. And when you talk about onion spacing, mm-hmm. the recommended spacing for bulb onion mm-hmm. is 7.5. Mm-hmm. Yes, 7.5 centimeters. That is from one onion to the other on the same row. Ah. Or of course, there are farmers who does with farrow. Mm. That is from one onion to the other.
Okay.
That is the recommended spacing, so that you don't have, you have actually it creates that competition for nutrients. Mm. So it doesn't, one onion doesn't have much from the other.
Right.
Yes.
So kama hii ni seedling moja,
yes.
the next should be 7.5 yes. from here.
Yes.
So we spoke to a young farmer recently, Odero. Ni kama alipata changamoto ya spacing. Let's listen to him. Alafu tumpatie mawaidha, si ndio?
Okay.
All right, let's hear it.
The biggest mistake I made at that time, I had someone who told me, the more we have onions, tulieka mingi sana. You see, in this small area, there were like 100. We were targeting 100 per meter. As of now, I have 60 onions in this 1 meter area. Okay?
Right.
Because you see, there are 6 rows, and I'm doing 10 centimeters.
Yes.
So, ukihesabu inakuwa 10 times 6, inakuwa 60. We did 100. If you do 100, they are crowded. It creates a microclimate whereby you're very prone to getting fungal infections. When pests enter there, the biggest pests here are thrips. Tackling them is very hard. And then now it needs more water.
Right. Moses, umesikia? You are an agronomist, both of you.
Sure.
Na yeye agronomist wake pia alisema agronomist alimwambia weka mingi. So sometimes we rely on you, alafu kidogo agronomist anakupoteza. From what you've seen on the ground, do you feel wakulima wengi bado wako na hiyo challenge ya just follow the right spacing? Kuna ile assumption, the more I populate, the more the harvest, the more the millions. Is that a real thing you're facing on the ground as you walk to different farmers across the country?
Yeah, it's true. That's a real challenge that we are facing with the farmers on the ground, because wakulima wengine, they believe that having more per given unit of land means that atavuna nyingi. But what farmers need to understand is that each and every crop have got that plant population that is ideal for us to get a certain volume from a given piece of land.
Right.
So it doesn't mean that having more per unit area will mean more yields. Actually, the reverse might be true.
Right.
So following the right procedure in terms of spacing, just like my colleague here said, a spacing of around 7.5 centimeters from plant to plant, then a spacing of around 15 centimeters from line to line will give you very nice and
All right.
good bulbs.
Great.
Yes.
So just in case you end up with this jumbo onion that we have here, does it have markets? Ama tu isasa?
Well, market for that size might be a challenge, especially for the domestic consumption in most homesteads, because as you all know, someone would want to use one onion per given cooking session. So unless maybe a farmer maybe targets high institutions with high populations, you can talk about schools, maybe hospitals, then that one might work for them. But the ideal one for the market is the medium-sized one.
Right.
Yes.
All right, Moses, thank you so much for that. I want to come to you, Samuel.
Yes.
Kuna shida ya mbegu na kuna shida ya seedlings. And I want us to listen to one farmer and you'll tell me if this is something that has happened to you before. Huyu ni mkulima ambaye anapanda lakini either it doesn't germinate ama anapata seedlings akipeleka pale kwa shamba, after transplanting they die. Let's have a listen.
Sasa kuna shida ya vitu ikiwa kwa seed bed. Ukimea inaanza kukufa yote inakufa. Ikiwa kwa nursery bado. Kwa nursery kwa sababu joto imekuwa juu sana. Sasa ikimea hii ndogo imeanza inakufa sana saa hii. Sasa
hiyo ni before transplant ama kama bado iko kwa nursery?
Before transplant.
Kwa hivyo your seeds ukiweka kwa nursery kabla iwe tayari kupelekwa for transplanting inaanza kukufa.
Zinakufa sana saa hii. Kwanza.
Right. So umesikia huyo mkulima kwa nursery pale inakufa. Okay? Coming to you, Samuel.
Yes.
Have you faced such a situation, na mbegu, seedlings kwa shamba yako, being an onion farmer as well?
Yes, it's a challenge, and in what we call the nursery establishment management, because whatever the farmer is saying, unasikia anasema akipanda zikikuja kutokea zinakauka.
Right.
Those are some of the challenges, because again, you know, if you compare between seedlings and seeds, of course, seeds, for you to plant onion through seeds, you need mechanization, which we don't have. Number two, seeds may not give you the right spacing because they are very small, even if you do it manually, of course, labor intensive. So the best thing to grow when you talk about onion is the seedling. So now what the farmers, most of the farmers don't understand is the nursery establishment. Like there are factors that lead to that, whatever he is saying. Because if you talk about zile zinakauka katika kwa nursery, that is, there is a fungal disease that we call the damping off. There is also that issue he's talking about, the temperatures. Those are things that you're supposed to control when the seeds are at the seedling, at the nursery bed.
Right.
Yes.
So, na amesema joto inakuwa jingi. So, there's some control measures you need to take when the seed is germinating hapo kwa nursery.
Yes.
So, for such a farmer, mwenye ameamua yeye hata enda kwa professional propagator, they want to do it themselves kwa sababu siku hizi wakulima pia wanajipropagatia. Moses, what are those things that they can do to control kitu kama hiyo temperature ndio seedlings zake zisikauke zinakufa?
Yeah, well, nursery establishment is something that farmers need to look into keenly, because that is where we get the planting materials to transplant into the farms.
Yeah.
So there are some measures that the farmer can put into consideration. Maybe you can raise a mulch on top of your nursery, and then with the time, as the seedlings are maturing, you reduce that top layer of the mulch gradually, so that light penetrates in gradually, pole pole.
Mulch ni hiyo, you mean hizo manyasi unaweka hapo chini.
Yes.
So my question would be, ukiweka mulching hapo chini, haita choke as it tries to penetrate and show up to the world?
Now, when you are sowing your seeds for the first time, you need to have a mulch on top.
Okay.
Yes, but immediately the seedlings have started to sprout, then you need to raise that mulch. Unaitoa kwa mchanga, you create a bed on top, and then you raise it up, so that now there's a space in between the mulch and the onions.
Okay.
So you will be reducing that layer gradually, sio mara moja, so that light and heat so that we don't have what we call shock from the sunlight.
Okay.
So gradually unaipunguza pole pole until the seedlings are mature enough to handle the intensity of the sun from above. Yes.
Great. At the same time, propagators are complaining that some of the seeds they're getting, you take to the nursery, no germination happens. Okay. Let's listen to our propagator ambaye alizungumzia seeds not germinating, if we can have that clip.
There are quite a number of challenges. One, kunaweza kuwa na seed ishindwe kugerminate. I think now that one is even a big loss to a propagator.
Umenunua mahali imeandikwa ni certified.
Unakuja unapanda, alafu totally inashindwa kumea.
Completely ama percentage inakuwa less.
Inaweza ikakuwa chini, but at least there was a seed that completely ilishindwa kumea.
Kabisa.
Kabisa.
Na already ushachukua order ya mkulima. So inabidi unaenda kwa mfuko yako to sort that mess out. Right. Moses, being a product developer,
yes,
and I know you're very heavy in that seed space, is it safe to say that there are some fake seeds being circulated in the market as hybrid, and then a propagator anachukua 200,000 pale ya mkulima wa eka moja, anapanda kitu, hakuna kitu inatokea?
Yeah, well, I can say that the germination issue is actually a very big challenge with propagators and farmers in general. And what we normally tell farmers and growers generally is that we need to get certified seed, and even the source that we are getting these seeds from should be one that we can verify. Because remember, someone might tell you that they bring you the seed and nakwambia this is certified, but now you also need to verify the source where that seed came from, so that in case should you have an issue with maybe germination, there's a way you can follow it up with the company and tell them that okay, we had an issue with a certain pack from your company. They can do verification, and it might be easy to help not only you but even other farmers who might maybe have bought that specific lot number.
A lot of farmers hata wachukue receipt.
Exactly.
Sasa hata kikiumana, you have no case ile kusema I bought this. So can you urge them waanze Samuel, waanze kuchukua receipt, waanze ku make sure si unapigia tu mtu wa boda boda hapo niletee kitu without following up better, so that in case of a bad situation you can claim. What can you say?
That's true, Gina. Maybe also to add on the same. Another thing farmers also don't check is the lot number. When you buy that...
The what number?
The lot number.
The lot number.
Yes, when you buy that package for maybe onions, you also need to check like when was it manufactured, how long has it been on the shelf. Those are some of the information that farmers don't... You see now, it's not a must that you get the seeds from a company. You can also get them from a distributor. So by then, receipts are very important for follow-up. Number two, we also need to check the lot number. There's a section that is on the packaging that you check when the seeds were manufactured, how long have they been at the shelf. So those are some of the things that can, because some of the farmers will go to the agrovets, and then when they ask about the seed, they tell you, no, I want the one that is recent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, you want to add something?
Yeah, maybe
sure.
maybe just to add something that is very, very important as well is that you see, if you look at the onion seeds, they are very tiny.
True.
They are very tiny. And you might get the seeds even from a reputable distributor or something, but the way you handle the seed from the shop to the farm might also be an issue, because remember, the seeds are very small.
Right.
You find that maybe someone has bought the seeds from the distributor, maybe the boda boda guy piles up some stuff on the bike, you press on the seed, you break the seed. So you might be having very genuine seeds, but the way you handle it from the shop or maybe from the distributor to the farm is very critical. So farmers need to understand that a seed is a living thing.
Okay.
Handle it properly.
Okay.
If maybe you bought it early and you're keeping it in your house, you'll plant it a few days later, keep it somewhere where the temperatures are not so high, so that the viability can remain the same.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So we make sure that we buy from reputable dealers, shops and companies. We check the lot number as well. Wakulima mchukue risiti. Amupende kuchukua risiti, kufuatilia risiti. Chukua risiti, uangalie kila kitu, and then handle your seeds well. Hata ukishanunua, watu wa bodaboda wasizifinyilia hapo, ameichanganyisha na sijui nini, imeanguka kwa barabara, mnaokota tena. All right, thank you for that. So we are taking our second break now. We come back with some more questions from farmers, and even you who's watching us right now, we'd like to give you the opportunity in the third part of the program to ask our experts here in studio any question that you'd like to ask regarding onion farming. And the number to call is 0742 961 Let me try say it like Terer. 0742 9. See you after this break.
The people of Saudi Arabia also make sure to prepare the vicinity to host Mawa'id ar-Rahman for those who are in need, so that every faithful worshipper may enjoy a splendid meal bestowed upon them by the grace of Allah Almighty. Beyond the holy site, we can see the streets and homes of the area decorated with lights and lanterns that indicate the arrival of the holy month and eventually Eid.
Not all serums are as fast at reducing dark marks. Choose new Garnier Even and Bright Vitamin C Plus Booster Serum, combining vitamin C with activated niacinamide and salicylic acid to create vitamin C Plus. 100 times stronger than classical vitamin C. Clinically proven minus 66% dark marks. Even brighter skin from day 6. New Even and Bright Vitamin C Plus Booster Serum by Garnier Naturally.
Mkulima, siku zako huwa hivi? Kuvuta maji kwa mikono, kujaza mitungi, inachosha. Na hata baada ya juhudi zote, mazao yananyauka. Lakini sasa, kuna suluhisho la kudumu. Usingoje mvua, jiandae na solar water pump kutoka Sun Culture. Sun Culture inarahisisha uvutaji wa maji hadi shambani. Sun Culture, suluhisho kamili kwa mkulima kama wewe. Piga simu leo upate solar pump yako.
Halo, nani mwenzangu?
Yes, halo. Jambo kiongozi. Unaongea na Simon na tumeona hii shamba yako iko na nafasi nzuri sana ya kuwekelea transformer. Na sisi tuko tayari kukupea 3 million Kenya shillings kama leasing fee.
3 million? Sio ni dili nzuri sana. Na hii mama inenangaje?
Utatupatia 10% ya hiyo 3 million kwa rakichi installation ndio ulipwe haraka.
Hapana bana, hiyo pesa ni mingi bana.
Tunaweza anza na 100k, hiyo sikupatia wasiwasi.
Unaweza ituma wapi?
Kumbe hao matapeli wamekumark na wamepiga hesabu vile watakuingiza box. Red flag ya kwanza. Kenya Power hailipi mtu yoyote kuli space ili kuweka transformers kwa shamba. Hakuna mtu anafaa kupigia for any deals na hakuna deals za kando kando.
Kwanza nakata hii simu na naripoti sai.
Tumekuja kuwashika. Boda boss utamulikwa. Tumekuja kuwashika.
Fujo na taharuki kwenye chaguzi ndogo Kabras West na Evurore. Wakazi Isiolo South pia wakimchagua mbunge. Makala yetu maalum ya Zamia mtandao unahusisha maafisa wa serikali na usalama kuwapeleka Wakenya Urusi.
No person, not even a child, should be discriminated because of their religion. Yes, because of their religion.
Serikali yaagiza mwanafunzi Samira Ramadhan kurejeshwa shule ya Lwak kufuatia utata wa kuvaa hijab.
Kurudi asubuhi tumepata kumbe kuna wazee ambao walikuwa umri ambaye imezidi wameshindwa kutoroka. Nyuki kamvamia moja na ikamua na wengine wako na majeraha.
Na mtu mmoja afariki huku wengine 10 wakijeruhiwa baada ya kuumwa na nyuki eneo la Oloikas huko Samburu.
Certain crops, they thrive better in the greenhouses than they would be outside.
Good night, I love you.
Good night. I love you.
Join us on March 7th for USIU Africa's Open Day and learn about our American accredited degree programs, meet our highly qualified faculty, and discover a wide range of student support services. USIU Africa, education take you places.
Allahumma innaka afun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni. Ewe Mola, wewe ndiye mwingi wa kusamehe na unapenda kusamehe. Naomba msamaha wako.
Dial *860 *286# to get Dua ya Ramadhan as your skiza tune.
No matter how chaotic your day gets, the new Nice and Lovely Ultra Fresh Deo with 0 alcohol keeps you fresh all day. With 48 hours sweat and odor protection. Make moves bila jasho. Try the new Nice and Lovely deodorant today. 9 out of 10 women said they would switch.
We are back. Thank you for staying with us. We want to continue with our conversation with Moses and Samuel as well. And we also do have a caller on the line. Duncan, Vincent from Shinyalu.
Yeah, sasa.
Hey.
Swali langu ni. Mimi natoka Shinyalu, naitwa Vincent Msiomi.
Okay.
Nataka kuuliza swali kuhusu hii upandaji wa vitunguu. Huku main crop yetu ni mahindi. Na ukijaribu kununua mbegu ya vitunguu kipanda huku haifanyi vizuri, ni kwa nini?
Okay. Thank you so much Shinyalu kwa swali lako. Wacha tuulize experts wetu. I'll go straight to Moses. Huwa tunaambiwa different regions kuna variety ambayo iko best suited for that region. Watu wa Kajiado wanaendea hiyo Neptune F1, kama ni watu wa Nyeri kama ambao tumeona pale Africa Red would work for them and many others. So huyu ako Shinyalu, western part of Kenya. Sema kuna baridi. Mbegu gani anafaa kutumia?
Well, mkulima kwanza inafaa ile kwamba kitunguu kuna zile sehemu ambayo generally kitunguu itafanya vizuri irrespective of the variety that you are growing. There are some attributes yenye tunaangalia. Namba ya kwanza, lazima mchanga ikuwe ni ile yenye inaweza sustain upandaji wa kitunguu. Onions will require sandy loam to loamy soils for them to do well. So pengine mkulima anahitajika kuangalia hiyo aone kama mchanga yake iko vile. Then pia temperatures ni muhimu sana kwa kitunguu. Because kitunguu generally it's a warm weather crop. Na pia unapata there's what we call photoperiod. Photoperiod ni ile naweza nikasema the duration ambayo jua inawaka within the day, it really affects venye kitunguu itabulb at the end of the day. So maybe some of these factors inaweza kuwa nachangia mkulima kupata kwamba sehemu yake ifanye vizuri. But equally what the farmer anaweza kafanya, maybe reaching out to professional agronomists wakuje pale kwa shamba, waweze kufanya naye practically, it will make more sense for him na ataelewa jinsi ambayo anafaa kuwa anafanya kabisa.
Right. Yes. So from the varieties ambazo tuko nazo saizi, unajua pengine ameangalia ule mtu wa Nyeri, huyo mtu wa Nyeri anasema huko kuna baridi sana, jua haiwaki sana, lakini anapata kitunguu na anapanda this particular variety. Can they copy paste the same? Wakijiambia huko pia kuna baridi kama huku kwetu. Is that okay? Ama lazima atafute huyo kwanza professional, aende naye hapo kwa shamba, they assess and then they make the decision thereafter?
Yeah, well, kitu ya kwanza ni wakulima inafaa waelewe kwamba kilimo ni kitu ambayo si ya kubahatisha. Kilimo ni sayansi ambayo unapata lazima kuna taratibu fulani lazima ufuatilie ya kuhakikisha kwamba umefanikiwa. Because look at for example, mfano umepeana Nyeri na Shinyalu pale penye yuko. Even the altitudes ziko tofauti. Totally Nyeri iko raised na pengine pale penye yuko pako chini. So the climate might not be favorable in both scenarios for them. Yes.
All right. So Vincent, try get a professional wa region yako.
Yes.
They will guide you more. Tusifanye ile copy pasting.
Exactly.
Ile Nyeri kuko hivi, wacha pia mimi nifanye hivyo. And that's why we are pushing for precision agriculture from the onset. Si ile tu ya wale wanafanyanga hivi pia si tufanye hivi. Haya, kuna simu nyingine kutoka Nyandarua. Daniel, habari ya leo? Janet kutoka Nyandarua. How are you?
I'm fine.
Talk to us.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Swali lako?
Swali langu si za kitunguu. Niko interested sana na nyuki. Niko na misiga. I have a lot of hives but I don't know how to run them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kwa hivyo
So when do you advise me when you finish with this all?
Uko na mizinga, hauna vitunguu.
Ndio nilikuwa nataka kukuambia mambo ya mizinga nitakupigia lini you introduce me to somebody who can advise me.
Okay. Thank you so much, Janet. Next week on Wednesday tuko na kipindi ya beehives na mizinga. Please make sure you've watched that program. And just to throw it to our experts hapo, unajua huwa tunaambiwa you really need nyuki kwa shamba yako. As an onion farmer, how key is that? Is it, do I need it?
Well, for onion, basically, pollination is not done by bees. So for onion, it's
not
critical.
All right. So Janet, next week we'll dive deep into matters beehives and bees. Like for an onion farmer, because there's no flowering per se, you might not necessarily need the bees in your farm. Lastly, curing. Okay. In 30 seconds, how important is it, Samuel, to do curing of your onions? In 30 seconds.
Curing is very important, number one, because this guarantees you that your onion, number one, when it gets to the end product or the consumer, he is able to have it for a longer time before it goes bad, because usually it is start like degenerating. Number two, also it's also good for you as a farmer. Maybe sometimes you get the market are not the prices in the market are not favorable, so you need to store your onions as you wait for the prices to rise.
Right.
So it's also very important for you to cure your onions.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Wakulima wa Nyeri, mmesikia, we were with you last week and most of you are not conversant with mambo ya kufanya curing. So moving forward, let's cure our onions. Let's make sure the produce we are taking to the market is good produce. That way you have a higher bargaining power and also the quality is good. So thank you so much, Samuel. Thank you so much, Moses, for being with us today. We'll keep this conversation going. Onion is very big. Next, tupatane huko kwa field in a storage place. Sindio? All right, thank you so much, our viewers, for being with us all through the program today. We do hope you've learned something about onions, wakulima wa vitunguu. Please pick the pointers ambazo our experts have said here so that we keep improving our production in the coming years. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow. Tuko na show moto kutoka pale South Africa. Until then, have yourselves a fantastic evening. My name is Violeta Ngina. Goodbye.